Hi fam, Tech Girl is back. Today I want to take you on a trip that I made to France some time back on my project. The trip to France was fully paid for. All I had to do was to make sure I was at the airport, I had my luggage and I had my passport with a valid visa. Girl bosses don't like immigration drama. And that's why I love this job. You know, you get to travel at no cost at all. So why I had to go to France. With projects, what happens is there is a design phase and there is a construction supervision phase. So during the design phase, I'll just take you quickly through this. That's where they size pumps, they size the units, water treatment plants, what's supposed to be there, what size it's supposed to be. So when the contractor now comes in to implement the project, they are given a set of specifications of what to buy and what to build. So on what to buy, they maybe buy from Europe, maybe be it pumps, be it dosing pumps. So as a supervising engineer, you need to go to the factory where these pumps are being fabricated to check whether these are the pumps that you actually approved, because it takes about 3 months for pumps to be shipped from Europe to Africa. So you can imagine if they ship a wrong set of pumps that you didn't approve, it gets on site, you look at the pumps, this is not we approved, take them back, I don't want to see them here on site. 3 months to go back, fabrication, I don't know, maybe a month, 3 months again to come back before you know it, the project is done. So you have to make sure that the pumps that are being shipped to site are the correct ones. So that's what made me go to France. So come with me. So it was an overnight flight. We left Uganda in the evening. I traveled with a colleague of mine who was on the project with me, and we had a stopover in Amsterdam. Amsterdam was raining. That was the next day actually when we got Amsterdam, and then we had a connecting flight from Amsterdam to Paris. We got to Paris mid-morning and I just wanted to hit the ground running. So my colleague actually is from France. So I told him, you know what, let's not waste time other than me just sitting on a hotel bed and waiting for it to be evening, because our site inspection was actually the following day. Let's make use of this time from late morning until night, at least for me to do some sightseeing. I said, okay, great guy. So on day one, what we did, Eiffel Tower. I'd seen it on TV, I'd seen it on postcards, I'd seen it on Google. I now saw it live. It was awesome. It was awesome. Then we went to Arc de Triomphe. Actually, I hear it is the best museum in Paris. And excuse my pronunciation, guys. I'm not French, so please bear with me. It was great. And actually, I only got back to the hotel at night. It was great. We actually got to see also the river Seine. Yeah, Seine. Actually, it's the only river that actually crosses Paris. And there's a lot of sightseeing there. There's a lot of boat cruises that go on. It was just a great day. So before my colleague left, he left me with the information of where to meet the next day, because the next day was going to be the site inspection day. He told me I had to take a cab from my hotel to a train station, and I had to tell the driver I needed to go to the station where I get trains to Roanne. Roanne, yes, I got that. Okay, I wrote it down. And actually he wanted me to leave at 6 in the morning. I made sure that my phone was in the time zone, exact time zone. Remember, set your phones if they don't change automatically, otherwise you will be late. I set my alarm. I didn't want to be late. So the next day, got my cab, got to the train station. And then I saw this maze of names, platform, names upon names. I was just overwhelmed. Now, which one was my platform? I had to read. I felt I wanted to collapse, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to miss this train. I'm going to miss this train. And then I told, girl, breathe. Took in a deep breath. I went into squint mode, and I focused. Okay. Roanne. There you are, platform 9. Got it. Then I looked for platform 9. And there was my colleague, so I knew I'd made it. The train came, and we were off to Roanne for our site inspection. So the pump inspection was successful. The pumps were exactly what we'd approved. So, yay, work was done. Now it was time for Tech Girl to party, on this day I was now alone. My colleague had gone to see his family. That was day 3. But before he left, you know, he showed me around at least to say, you know what, all you need to know is like your train station, home train station. Bastille, if you see Bastille, get off, you're home. If you want to go to town, if you see LOUVRE, that is town, get off. That was all I needed to know. So I was on my own now, on the train, up and down. On this day, I managed to see LOUVRE Museum. I managed to see the statue of Joan of Arc. I remember my colleague telling me that she actually led an army, a French army, you know, during some revolution or during some war. That was nice. I also on the SEINE. There was a bridge where I got to, where there were these locks. So I'm told that people actually go there with their loved one, be it boyfriend or husband, and you lock this padlock on the bridge, and you throw the keys into the Seine River. And this is like a symbol to say what, we've locked our love, we'll always be together. Okay, I don't know how many of you would do that. Maybe you can comment on the comments below to say why you would do it or why you wouldn't do that. It was something new. I'd never seen that before, but locking, I don't know. What else did I get to see? Yeah, and just town. I also got into town, just visiting shops. Then I went shopping. Yes, I went shopping. There's a street where there's this high profile shops. I went into one. I wanted to look for some clothes for my daughter and also for myself. So I'm walking around, jeans, tops. I'm seeing size 6, size 8, 6, 8. Okay, my daughter can fit an 8. What about me? I'm 12. I'm looking around. I don't see size 12. Okay, I walk up to a sales attendant. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have jeans a size 12? Then she's like, oh yes, try the big section. I was like, what? Big what? Big section, me? That was crazy. I just had to laugh. But that is Paris for you, you know. The women are petite, slim, model type figures, you know, not, you know, if you're African figure, you have to go to the big section. That was hilarious. So I had to go down the stairs, and yes, then I saw my size 12s and my size 14s and my size 16s. No problem. I picked what I wanted to pick, and the day was done for me. Actually, the next day would be traveling day. So I had to make sure I get back to the hotel, put everything in order, make sure I pay the bill, and I'm ready. Like every good thing, the trip came to an end. I done my job, nailed it. I done some sightseeing, nailed it. It was time to go home. Time to go home. It was the reverse of of the routine I had in the beginning. Paris, Amsterdam, Uganda, and I was home and glad to be back.